I never, ever, ever pay full price for something. I don't know if it is just ingrained in me, but I just refuse to do it. Hi friends. There are a lot of issues dividing us in the world today, but I think that there is one thing that we can all come together on. We all like to save money, right? In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you one of the most highly requested topics that you have brought to me, which is how do I save money on my beauty products? If that interests you, I hope you stay tuned. Before I go any further, my name is Katie. I am 37 years old. I have been married for almost 15 years, or no, for more than 15 years, almost 16 years, to an amazingly hot husband. And the Lord has blessed us with 3 beautiful children who are now 13, 10, and 8. I reside in Arizona, a very hot and dry climate. I have been a beauty lover since I was a very young child, and I am just here to share things that bring me joy in life, mainly beauty, which would be makeup, skincare, hair care. I also love to share affordable and practical fashion tips. Also on my channel, I do plan to review home fragrance, as that is another thing that really is of interest to me. So if that is of interest to you, please hit that subscribe button, and we would love to have you as part of this community that we are forming here. All right, how do we save money on beauty products? Well, I have a bunch of notes here because this is a very important topic and I don't want to miss anything. All right, number 1, and this is going to sound so boring and momish, but it is true. Have patience. Now, why do you want to have patience when it comes time to purchasing beauty products? Well, every single week we are inundated with the latest and greatest snake oil, essentially, that is going to promise us the fountain of youth, right? I mean, it really is true. Some of this marketing is amazing. And you know what? I don't fault any of them. They are doing a great job. You know, if they've caught my eye, you are winning, right? But we need to have patience. And why do we need to have patience? Well, patience will allow you to see reviews about that specific product. You don't want to go out and purchase a product completely blindfolded, or I don't know, maybe you do. I don't. I want to hear a little bit more from people that I have been following and that I trust their opinion on. So I will usually wait to see what they think of that specific product. An example of this for me recently was I have had my eye on the new Kosas Revealer Foundation. I've heard great things about it, but there is an ingredient in there, which is niacinamide, which typically it can kind of be a little funny with my skin sometimes. So one of the women that I follow here is Mandy Davis, MUA, and she had posted on her Instagram that she was going to be reviewing that foundation. So I was like, oh good, I can't wait to see her review on it. Well, it turns out she reviewed it, and I'll let you go see on her channel, but some of the things that were concerning me actually impacted her review as well. So things like that can influence your decision making. While I'm on the topic of looking for reviews, I do want to address that YouTube and Instagram are wonderful places, or TikTok. Honestly, TikTok is way too young for me. It's not really my thing, but if it is for you, great. Whoever you are following, I think it's wonderful that we can follow a variety of influencers, people who have different skin tones or different skin types or different ages than us. That is a wonderful and beautiful thing. However, when it comes time to purchasing products, make sure that you are factoring in that person's preferences, or factors like certain colors look great on their skin tone. You know, if there's a new orange and yellow eyeshadow palette, it might come out and look absolutely stunning on somebody else, but those colors don't necessarily work for me. So no matter how much that person raves about it, I know that that doesn't look good on me, and I'm probably going to save some money by not running out and purchasing that exact product. I think where this comes in really handy is when it comes to evaluating skincare, hair care, foundations, because definitely somebody who has dry skin and is 20 years old, you know, it might work beautifully for her, but I'm 37 and my skin is normal to oily. I might have a little bit different experience with the product. So take that into account when you're looking for reviews on a product. The other thing that I'm going to say about patience, and it's going to segue into my second big point, is that everything will go on sale, right? I mean, honestly, there are things that are certain in life: death, taxes, and sales. Every item at some point is not going to be the hot new item anymore, and it's going to go on sale. So my second tip is follow sale cycles. Major retailers tend to put items on sale during certain times of the year, and I have been following this long enough to tell you that if you are in the United States, the queen, I think, of beauty products is probably Ulta. Sephora's right there too, but I give the edge to Ulta, and I will let you know about that a little bit later why. But Ulta runs sales constantly throughout the year. Their biggest sales are known as their 21 Days of Beauty. 21 Days of Beauty comes around every single March and September. Without fail, since I have been following these products, that's when they come out. Now, if you're unfamiliar with 21 Days of Beauty, it is actually going to be coming up soon, so I'm going to try not to go too much into that right now, but essentially they run 21 days of products being 50% off. So usually the March and September sale tends to be makeup focused. They might throw in some skincare, maybe a couple of hair care things. It's kind of like a hodgepodge of that. Now, here's the thing with Ulta. After they finish up their 21 Days of Beauty, they oftentimes have a hair care sale that is mimicking the 21 Days of Beauty, but this time it's specifically hair care products. That sale comes around usually late April, late October. Again, twice a year. In January, they focus on skincare. That's Ulta's sales cycles. On top of that, they usually have a big like fall haul and spring, I think it's called like spring fling. I remember seeing a lot of those sales go on. So Ulta, that is typically their sales cycles with them. Sephora always has a spring and fall. They never call it a sale. It's like the VIP, like the insider event or beauty insider event, something like that. And that is based on your spending status annually with Sephora. You get a certain discount on products. Also, another retailer that is in that mix, which a lot of people don't think about, is Dermstore. They oftentimes have seasonal sales where you can take like up to 30% off of your purchase. I think my favorites video is going to go up before this, but I had mentioned a hair care product that I really liked in that. If I can figure out how to like do those link in the cards and all that kind of stuff, I'm not very tech savvy at this point. If I can figure that out, I'll try to link that video in case you missed it. But I did talk about a hair care product that I buy specifically from Dermstore during their seasonal sales, because I can usually get that usually very pricey product for 30% off. Always, if you are here in the United States, but it probably is spilling over worldwide, you know that as the holidays approach in November and December, all of the retailers are clamoring for your money. All of them are going to be running Black Friday sales, countdown to Christmas sales. A lot of them actually, I've seen a new trend in the past few years where they also will run like a Christmas in July sale. So just remember that retailers are oftentimes competing for your dollars. So like I mentioned earlier, the Ulta and Sephora sales, those two are probably like top competitors with each other. And oftentimes you will find that they are offering the same items at each one of their stores for that discount, or they might be offering a separate one, but just know that there's usually a rival sale going on with that. So that's where I say, watch those sales cycles. Another tip that I have here, I was going to say another step, like this is a 12-step program. It is not, okay? Another tip I have for you is sign up with your favorite brands directly. So what do I mean by that? Well, we all have some products that we tend to go through over and over again. If you go to the brand's websites directly, they oftentimes have a coupon for 20% off for new email sign up. But something else that they oftentimes will be running are better sales than what you can get at Sephora or Ulta. During Sephora's semi-annual sales, the most savings that you can get is usually 20%. So, I mean, we'll take it, right? But a lot of these brands directly will offer sometimes 30, 40% off of their site. And that is the time that you want to stock up. So I will give you an example around the holidays. I like a lot of pharmacy skincare products. I went on there, and because I got items for like 40% off, there's no way I'm going to spend $40 on the nighttime cream that I like. But if I can get it down to about 25, okay, yeah, now we're talking, because that's going to last me a few months. I've done that with Clinique. I've done it with, who's another one? Amika. So there's just all sorts of brands out there that if you check the brand's websites directly, oftentimes they are running better sales, or they might give you better offers. Piggybacking on going to the brands directly, another thing that will save you money is signing up for cashback websites like Rakuten. There's also Retail Me Not. I know that there's Top Cashback. The one that I use the most often is Rakuten. It is a cashback website. It is legit. You have probably seen their commercials, or some people are like, is that really a real thing? Yes, it is. You do get cash back on your purchases. Now, granted, you're not going to get cash back right away. So this is the thing that I want to tell you, is that what you do is you go on, you download their web browser, or you have their app on your phone, and you go in and you search for your retailer. So for example, I'm just going to say Ulta, okay? Say I want to make a purchase at Ulta. I go in, I look and see, okay, today it is 3% cash back. That's not a ton of cash back, but all right, it's better than nothing, right? You click on that, it will reroute you to the Ulta website. You sign in, you make your purchase. You'll get this cute little email that says, thank you, we see that you purchased with Ulta, and your cash back will be coming shortly. What they are doing is that they are verifying your purchase with that retailer, and they will deposit your cash back amount into, it's kind of banked in there. And basically what they do is they pay out quarterly. So for example, in February, I got my quarterly earnings from October through December. Now, October through December is like the jackpot for savings, because a lot of those retailers are increasing their cashback amounts. So like I said, I bought a lot of things from pharmacy. Not only were the things discounted for 40% off, but on top of that, Rakuten was giving me 15% cash back. Last month, my earnings check with Rakuten was like $180. It was ridiculous how much cash back I got. And that's not just for beauty products. Like Rakuten is with all sorts of retailers like Walmart, Amazon, sporting goods stores, wherever you shop, Michael's. Pretty much if it's online, it's probably linked to Rakuten. So that is a great website to be linked to. I will go ahead and put my link in the description box below. It's not like a true affiliate link, but it is one of those ones where it's like, hey, refer a friend, we give you a bonus, and we'll give the person who referred you a bonus. If you are a Costco member or Sam's Club, I think on the East Coast, you guys have something called BJ's over there. I'm here in Arizona, we have Costco and Sam's Club. If you are a Costco member, did you know that they sell beauty products? And it's not just limited to what you can find in the warehouse. Oftentimes they have a bunch of other stuff online. So last year, I would say it was last fall, my hairdryer was giving out. It was starting to smell like it was going to catch on fire at any moment. So it was time for me to purchase a new hairdryer. I was able to purchase a T3 hairdryer at Costco for well under 50% of what I would have paid anywhere else. So if you are a Costco member, Sam's Club member, check online, because oftentimes they have free shipping and they are going to be giving you a much better price on beauty products. Next thing I'm going to here is signing up for free rewards programs. Now, I'm looking at Ulta specifically on this one. I know that other retailers offer this, but I am just going to do a quick little rabbit trail right now onto Ulta, because like I said, here in the United States, they are a huge retailer that offer drugstore and high-end items. The reason you want to sign up for these free rewards programs, there are many reasons why. The first one being that oftentimes they will send you extra coupons once you sign up. So they will let you know when sales are going on. They will send you every once in a while. They used to do it a lot more before the pandemic. I haven't seen it as much, but they would send out coupons for 20% off your entire purchase, prestige items included in that. You also have access to more gifts with purchase, and I'm going to touch on that a little bit later, but you want to keep that in mind. Gifts with purchase are a way of extending your dollars on that. The biggest selling point with Ulta's reward program is that you can accumulate points. Now, you're like, all right, yeah, like my credit card? Well, yes, kind of, even though I don't really do credit cards in our household. I know that a lot of people do. Their free rewards program Basically, you earn 1 point for every dollar that you spend at Ulta. Now, there are plenty of opportunities to accrue points a lot faster. Those would come on point multiplier sales. Those also come with, depending on what tier you are in their rewards program. So for example, it's free to sign up for their rewards program. If you spend more than $500 annually with them, they will reward you with platinum status. If you spend more than $1,200, you also get diamond status. Now, on top of your status changing, you also get different perks. So like if you're a diamond member, any purchases over $25 always ship free. Also during their 21 days of beauty event, platinum and diamond members get free shipping no matter the price on all of their daily deals. So those are just a few of the perks. You also get like birthday coupons, birthday gifts, things like that. But going back to the points, why is the points thing such a big deal? Well, their points are valuable for essentially exchanging it for a gift card back to you, meaning I purchased this much product, I have this many points, and I can use those points to cash in to deduct from my total. So if that thoroughly confused you, let me just put it out here plain and simple. You want to accumulate about 2,000 points with Ulta because 2,000 points is equivalent to $125 off your purchase. Yes, I said that correctly. $125 off of your purchase. I will let you know, before the pandemic started and I knew that those 20% off prestige coupons were coming, you better believe I was banking up those points. And I could not wait to get one of those 20% off coupons when I had 2,000 points, because I combined that, you guys, I would get like what would that be? Like $165 worth of product for nothing. Like, now granted, you know, the law of economics and everything, granted, you do have to pay money to accumulate those points. So ways that you get to that point level a lot faster are by shopping on days when they are offering point multipliers. That will oftentimes be in the form of 2 times the points, 3 times the point, 5 times the points, again, depending on what status you are with Ulta. They also offer, I think it's 1 time a year, it might be twice a year, I'm not entirely sure on that, a 10 times the point day. So I know last year it was in August, and last August they had 10 times the points on like over 500 of their most popular products. That's a great day to purchase things that you've had your eye on, because if you purchase $100 worth of items on that day, you're getting 1,000 points. I mean, that's, I think, yes, okay, let's do some math there. Yes, you would get 1,000 points. 1,000 points at Ulta is equivalent to $50 off. So when you do the math in your head, it's like, okay, I spent $100, but I'm essentially getting $50 cash back for my next purchase on that. So just kind of some ways that you can use their system to work to your advantage. When you sign up for Ulta, and basically any of these retailers as well, another good reason why you want to sign up for them is that they can keep track of your receipts in there, which is going to be something that you will want to keep in your mind for another tip that I have coming down the pipeline here. When you sign up for the rewards programs at these retailers, you also want to keep a favorites list. Now, why do you want to do that? Well, a favorites list is like window shopping. It gives me that satisfaction of shopping for things without having to hit that purchase button. And another good reason why you want to add things to your favorites list is because when you go into their app, another good tip, download their apps if they have an app. When you go into their app, you will see on your favorites list what you want, pricing, if it's in stock. The reason that that's beneficial is that when their sales cycles change, or sometimes you're just not on top of following all the sales, you can go in, look at your favorites list, and oh, look at that mascara that I wanted is 50% off today, or it's 25% off this week. It will alert you to changes in prices. So that's another good reason why you want to sign up for the rewards programs and have a favorites list going with them. Another reason why you want to download the app is because oftentimes there are app exclusive deals. So you may go onto their website or go in store and those items will not be listed there. But if you go into their app, guess what? That product is discounted 35% today. Sephora also has their Beauty Insiders. That is also a free program that you can sign up for. A lot of these retailers will offer you the ability to keep favorites lists. They will offer you abilities to sign up for rewards programs. I know that Pharmacy has one directly. I know Derm Store does as well. Pretty much any of these brands, if you frequently shop with them, will have some type of rewards program. So make sure you're taking advantage of those, because it kind of seems like a pain in the booty to put your email in there one more time, but honestly, it does pay off in the long run. On the drugstore end, I know that CVS and Walgreens also offer similar programs where they offer you coupons and cashback incentives. So you definitely want to be signed up for all of those. My next tip, look for samples of items. So like I said earlier, when you sign up for some of those programs, you have the opportunity to get gifts with purchase. Those are great because sometimes it's a bunch of products, just like perfumes and foundation samples and lipstick samples. Like they'll all be in one of those things. It'll be like spend $50 and you get this free little minis set of, it's usually a hodgepodge of things, or it's brand specific. So I know, for example, going back to Ulta, every single Wednesday they offer a gift with purchase on any purchase over $50. And it doesn't have to be like a brand specific. It'll just be like, get this free set, of Tarte products. That is usually every single Wednesday at Ulta. I have noticed that. Also, the first Monday, or if it's like 5 Mondays in a month, it'll be the last Monday. Ulta will have their Diamond Love list where they will send out that you get a free full-size product or a very bougie trial-size product with a $25 purchase. They also will be handing out a bunch of extra samples on days like today. Samples are a great way for you to determine if you want to make a purchase of the full-size product. So gift with purchase are ways that you can obtain those samples. Also, if you are looking for a specific foundation, did you know that you can go to Sephora or Nordstrom? And I'm sure that other retailers do this. I don't believe Ulta does, but other department stores, their beauty counters might offer this service where you can get a free sample to take home. They fill it up in like a little, it looks like a contact lens carrier, almost like a single one. And they will fill it up with that foundation. They will offer to shade match you if you'd like, or if you walk in there like Ron Swanson saying, I know more than you, I just want the sample, you can do that too. But they will fill up a foundation sample for you so that you can try it. All of our skin reacts differently to ingredients. For me, there are certain ingredients that I know my skin does not like if I use them frequently. Chemical, SPF, and fragrance are the main offenders in that. Especially around the holidays, the retailers will put together their favorites set. They will package those together where they will offer like 2 full-size products and then 4 minis or whatnot, and then they discount the price, so they'll say that it's like $100 value, but it's $35. That is a great way for you to get samples of products. It is also a great money-saving tip because the things that you might not be interested in, or maybe it's a lipstick shade that you're like, oh, well, that won't really look great on me, but I have a friend who looks beautiful in those shades. Set it aside, save it for a time when you need to give a gift. My final piece of advice when it comes to saving money is be aware of the retailer's return policy and don't be afraid to use it. If a product doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you, and don't feel bad about that. Now, be ethical in this as well. Don't go out and purchase a product and be like, oh yeah, it worked okay for what I needed it, and now I'm going to go return that. That is completely unethical. Don't do that. But you know what? Sometimes we purchase a product and it just does not work out for us. Many retailers have great return policies. Many moons ago, it used to be that you couldn't return anything once you opened it up. That is not the case anymore. Ulta has a 60-day return policy as long as there's still about 75% of the product still in the packaging, you can return it. Sephora also has, I believe, a 30-day return policy. Because of the pandemic, many of these retailers are offering free return shipping. Nordstrom has excellent customer service when it comes to that. I know that I've purchased things before and they just give you that free return label. Even Amazon, you can do that. So a lot of these brands do have free returns available. Also, remember earlier when I was talking about you want to sign up as taking advantage of free rewards programs with retailers? A lot of the time that comes to your advantage, because if you cannot find your receipt, guess what? They can pull up your order number very easily just by inputting your membership number or your phone number, and they will be able to pull up that purchase easily for you and say, oh yes, there it is. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. Here's your money back. So those are my tips for saving money when it comes to purchasing beauty products. If you found this useful, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Feel free to share it with somebody that you think might be able to take something from this. If you learned something from this, please comment down below, or if you have even more money saving tips, please let us all know. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I would really love it if you subscribe to my channel, and until next time, take care. Bye.